Please subscribe to my channel to help me grow. The moment her laughter sliced through the room, I felt something inside me rip open. It wasn't the soft, familiar laugh she saved for me. This one was sharper, bolder, soaked in a confidence she only ever wore around other men. I froze mid-sip, the rim of the glass trembling against my lip as I watched her tilt her head, twirl a strand of her hair, and lean in just a little too close to him. Her coworker, the one she said was barely even noticeable. My stomach tightened. I told myself not to jump to conclusions, not to assume the worst, not to let insecurity turn shadows into threats. But then her friend Raina stepped between them, placing a firm hand on my wife's arm. I watched the moment happen in slow motion. My wife's smile faltered. Raina leaned in, her lips barely moving, but her words carried across the room like a hiss meant for me alone. Your turn is over. He's watching. My heart stopped, because my wife didn't look confused. She looked caught. I felt a heat rise under my skin, the kind that made the air too thick to breathe. I set my drink down, the glass clinking louder than I meant it to. She flinched at the sound. Good, I thought. Let her feel something. She approached me with a stiff smile, her perfume reaching me before she did. Familiar yet suddenly alien. You came earlier than I thought, she said, that fake casualness coating every word. I told you I'd stop by after work. Right, of course. She tucked her hair behind her ear, a move that used to charm me. Now it felt like a curtain she pulled down to hide behind. Do you want to go sit? We can talk. Who's he? I cut in. Her smile froze, small cracks forming at the edges. Just a coworker. You flirt with all your coworkers like that? Her jaw tightened. I wasn't flirting, but her eyes flicked to the side, to him, to the exact spot where he stood watching us with the sheepish guilt of someone who definitely had no business being part of this conversation. Something inside me twisted so hard it nearly made me dizzy. I stepped closer, my voice low. Then what did Raina mean? She swallowed. Her throat bobbed. You heard that. I heard enough. Her lips parted, searching for words, excuses, anything to spin the moment into something safe. But before she could speak, Raina approached us quietly, her face filled with tension. Can we talk? Raina asked her, not me. No, I said before my wife could respond. If there's something going on, I deserve to hear it. Raina glanced at her, guilt splashing across her expression. I'm sorry. I thought you told him. Told me what? My voice cracked. I hated that it did. My wife's eyes shimmered. Not with innocence, with dread. Please, she whispered to Raina. Not here. I felt the floor tilt. Raina hesitated, then shook her head. He deserves the truth. My wife sank into a chair as if her legs could no longer hold her. People around us kept laughing, drinking, celebrating. The room spun normally for everyone except the three of us. Raina inhaled sharply. They've gotten too close lately. More than coworkers. More than friends. I warned her to stop, to slow down, but it kept happening. And tonight, she was pushing it. My breath turned to ice. I looked at my wife. She didn't deny it. She didn't fight it. She just closed her eyes, tears clinging to her lashes but refusing to fall. Nothing happened, she said, her voice trembling. We never. You emotionally cheated, Raina said, blunt, trembling herself. And you know it. My wife's face cracked then, her mask shattering entirely. I didn't mean to, she whispered. I didn't plan it. Things were hard between us. I felt lonely. He paid attention. He listened. And then I didn't know how to pull back. Her words stabbed deeper with each breath. Lonely. Tension. Listened. All the things I thought I'd been giving her. You should have talked to me, I said, the pain wrapping like wire around my ribs. I was scared, she whispered. What if you didn't care anymore? What if you were tired of trying? And doing this made you feel safer? She broke at that, a sob finally escaping. No, she choked out. It made me feel empty, and guilty, and small. I kept telling myself I'd stop. I kept telling myself it wasn't real. But then tonight, I pushed it too far. And when Reina said you were watching, you froze. I finished. Because you got caught. Silence settled between us. Heavy, ugly, honest. I stepped back, feeling the weight of every moment we'd lived together pressing against me. I don't know what this means yet, I said quietly, and I don't know if we can come back from it. She stood, reaching for my hand, but I pulled away. Her face crumpled. But I know this, I added, steadying my shaking breath. You don't get to decide what I feel. Not anymore. It's my turn now. Her knees buckled slightly, and Reina caught her. I walked out of the room. The moment the door closed behind me, I finally let myself breathe again.